Hi ladies and gentlemen, it's Dan, your area specialist, giving you the first quarter update for 2025 for the Langwarrin area. Firstly, it's important to note that 103 sales have currently taken place in the area, with the very first sale of the year in Langwarrin conducted by area specialist with an off-market sale in leafy Langwarrin for $1,025,000. 2025 has started with a bang. We've seen since the rate cut a really strong interest from buyers now getting back into the market. The brokers we're talking to locally are seeing an outrageous amount of buyers applying for pre-approvals, meaning that buyer inquiry and buyer sentiment are certainly back. Even though the market has only statistically moved marginally in the benefit of the owner, what we're seeing is larger open for inspection numbers, higher inquiry levels, and shorter time on market, meaning you as an owner are seeing many more opportunities to sell and offers at much stronger levels. Real positive signs for investors as we're starting to note excellent investment returns and higher rental yields for investors coming back into the marketplace. We're starting to see interstate interest and local interest from buyers looking to get back into the investor market. We did see a little bit of a hiatus over the last year or two in regards to one, investment purchases, and two, developers investing largely into the area. We certainly have that confidence returning, with investors buying land again and future development just around the corner. Another great development is we have now become the Langwarrin Senior Football Club and Senior Netball Club major sponsor for the next 3 years. We're incredibly proud, having invested a lot of time and energy into the community over the last 10 years, and this is something we're extremely proud of. So if you're down at the club, make sure if you see us, we'd love to have a chat to you and go Langy. Here at Area Specialist, we are certainly driven by results. Now uniquely, we have had 3 off-market sales for the year. One at 54 Lexington Drive in Woodlands Estate. This was a modest 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, which we sold to a buyer's advocate for $810,000. Number 11 Larch Street was the first sale of the year, selling at $1,025,000, which was a strong result coming off the back of a property that we'd sold around the corner. Now, stepping outside of Langwarrin, the Brompton Estate. We saw an excellent opportunity for a buyer to be paired up with a modern, new, young property which sold for $785,000 at number 11 Edgar Avenue. Proving the market's strength, we have seen in Langwarrin not only a higher demand for property, but still a really balanced level of properties available. Now, as people start to enclose in on the area, we're not only selling to locals, we're certainly selling to people both interstate and externally from the area. Now, a beautiful property at number 3 Veronica Street received 10 offers, over 50 groups inspected the campaign, and sold for over the asking price for $910,000 in a short 7 days. That was a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, selling well above the median sale price in the area for 3-bedroom homes. We also had the absolutely stunning number 11 Bronzewing Court. This sold for a street record this year at $1,830,000. This is in an estate which has typically had sales take place over large durations of time. We sold this property in 3 weeks for $100,000 over the asking price to a buyer who'd come down from the city looking for a lifestyle change. Another highlight result was number 28 Flora Parkway in Carrum Downs. This is a beautiful location set amongst the trees, very close to the schools and public transport. This particular property we showed 12 groups through prior to the first open for inspection, and we yielded 8 offers on that home. This was a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, which was listed for $800,000 to $880,000. We sold it confidently under a private negotiation for $900,000 in a short 7 days. Now in Frankston, we sold number 6 Windsor Court in the Kringle Estate. A beautifully renovated home with 58 groups through, multiple offers. We sold the home for $11,000 above the asking price for a really impressive $880,000. That's an area to really keep an eye on. If you're starting to plan a property sale or a property purchase over the next 12 months, I'd encourage organising a sit down with us to go through what we believe the market's going to return for you in 2025. We may even already have a buyer for your home. So if you're looking at buying, selling, or first time investing, please contact us. Myself and the team look forward to speaking with you.